Hi guys, welcome to this session on Microsoft Access. In this module, I want to have a look at how I can create a report based on the sales in this database. So let's have a quick look at the sales query. If I open that one. So we've got a sales query here. I've added this totals column in, so basically working out how much each person has spent. So this guy's bought 12 of these books and that's cost £96. We're going to design on this. There's the formula for that, which I've done in a previous video, so I'm not just going to go through that just yet, but just to show you that is the query. And to do that, I use the query builder, expression builder should I say. So basically went into there and typed the title with a colon and then just selected the fields from this list, and there you can see it there. So I'm not going to do that again, but now I've got that field in there. And the other thing I've got in there is got the customer name as opposed to the ID. So I get the person coming up. Now first of all I'm going to use the wizard to create a report. So let's have a look at that one. Create report wizard. So I do want all the fields to go across. Next, I don't want book ID. I want it by customer name. Customer name. Next, because I've got numbers in this table, I want it to summarize, and I'll do average and I'll do percentage as well. Click OK for that. Next, I want this to be landscape. Next, and I'll put RPT in front of that. Sales. Finish. And then the wizard creates that for you, and you can see it's all laid out in groups. Customer name, I didn't sort it, so it's gone Z to A. But you can see the totals there of each sale have come through. And if I go into design on this, if I close print preview, I go into design on this, you can see all of this text that on the previous video that I just deleted. And I'm going to delete it on this one because it's in the way. And I mentioned last time that you probably, when you run the wizard, these will probably be truncated, so you might need to extend these a bit. And the total at the bottom as well probably needs to be extended, and then keep having a look to see if you can see all the information. And now I can see all the information, so that's great. So that's the wizard, but what I want to do now is I want to recreate this myself and show you how to do that field that I just deleted, or something similar to that. A very simple example, but if I close this down, I don't want to save that, and then create a new one. So I'm going to go create. I'll do report design just to get into a blank screen, and then what you need to do is make sure you've got the property sheet on, so you can select data and then select the query in this case that you want to report on. And then I'm just going to go back onto the field list so you can see the fields there that have come through from the query. So I want to group by customer, so I need to do group and sort there. So add group, and it's going to be customer name. And this time I will sort it by customer name, and I want a footer, so I'll go more, and I want a footer without a header section. It's got a header section with title, so let's just click on that. So I want footer with a footer section, so I've got the header up there. I should have the footer. Yes, I do that. I've got it down the bottom there. So I'll just push that up a bit to make this a bit smaller so I can see everything. So in the header, the customer header, normally you would just pull that across and have a look at that, and then that would just show you the field customer name Miss White. But I don't want to do that in this example. I want to do what's called concatenation. I want to link text, a text string, with a field from the database. So I'm going to just delete this off completely. No, click the right thing first, click that, delete. Now to do this, I'm on the design tab. I need to be using this AB tool or control. So I just draw a rectangle in that space. I don't need a label for it because I'm going to get rid of the box. So what you need to do is just start typing equals in this box, And if you want to put a text string in there, you need a open quotes, and then you can type whatever you want. So I don't need a space there. So customer sales record, let's say that. So that's all I want to put, customer sales record, but I want the customer name. So I need to come down a line and put an S on there. So I'm going to press Control and Enter. Then I'm going to do the quotes again. That's the end of the text, but now I want it to glue to a field. So to glue something or join it, or concatenate is a proper word, you need the and sign there. And now I can refer to the field in square brackets, which is just customer name, close square brackets. So customer sales record, records 4, and then it should say the customer name underneath. Let's have a look. So customer sales records for Miss White or Mr. Black. Go back in there. Now I don't want that box around there, so I need to go into the property sheet, format, and border style. I don't want a border style transparent. Let's have a look. So that's gone now, that box. Back into design. So now I need to put in the rest of the stuff that I want. So I've got I want the book ID field. Now this is a lookup field, so let's have a look at that quickly. It's putting in Excel for managers and whatever I've bought in there, how many times I've bought that book. I want the cost, and I want the quantity, and I want the total sales. So book ID, I don't need the label, just need the book. And then I want the cost, don't need the label, just want the cost. Quantity, same thing, don't need the label, just want the quantity. Now I could concatenate these, and I might do, and then total sales up there. Maybe I should have put a label on that, but let's just have a quick look at this, and let's just scroll down a bit and bring this up a little bit. It's a bit tighter than that. So Excel for new managers, you see how that's truncated a little bit, so that box needs to be made bigger. There's no labels on the top of these, so but the price, the formula's worked, and you can see that, and then the new records underneath for the next person. So I don't need those boxes, but I probably do need a few labels. So if I highlight this line, go back to the property sheet and change that back to transparent, just have a quick look. So that's got rid of the boxes. Now I want some totals on here, so I need to do a little formula, and this needs to go. I can get rid of this now, I don't need to do any more groupings, so I'll click that off. So in the footer area I need to do a sum that's going to total these up. So again, I'm doing an AB box, draw my little rectangle. I'll just put total there, total sales actually, and then in there goes the formula. So it's going to be equals sum, open the normal bracket, and then refer to total sales inside a square bracket like so, and then close the normal bracket. Now that needs to be formatted to currency, so I'm on the format tab, so I want to select currency from there. There you go, and then have a look, and that gives you the total price. I want to get rid of that box, so back into design. It's highlighted still, but just double check. So background, color, style, we want the background one, not that one, hairline, transparent, that's what I want. Okay, so everything's looking good, total sales, total sales. So now I need to tidy this up, and then I want if I just push this box up a bit and push that box up a bit, so you're just getting rid of extra space. But now I want a summary for the whole report, so what I need to do is right click on this and you get this option, so report header and footer. That gives you, in addition to the page, you've got the report footer. So I just need to copy this formula, and when you put that in the report footer, it summarizes the whole report. And then I need to change the total sales to company, something like that. Have a look. And that summarises everything, so you can see there £591 is what I've done, and there's all the books that I've bought there. So if I go back into design on this one, this is all I want to talk about, because I've done the other bits on a previous video where you do the header and the page header and the page footer and stuff like that. But I just want to show you how you can link text into a field or with a field using concatenation, and that's a symbol you have to use, and you need to put the text string inside quotes, and you need to start the whole process off with equals, and you need to use this control which is on the design tab. Then if I put that into print preview, you've got everything there. So that's what the wizard creates. If I open this report, that's what this is. So when you run the wizard, this is just exactly what I've done there. So I go into design on this one. You can see that it's the same sort of box with the quotes, and then you've got the and then customer name in text, gluing things together like so. And there's a little formula there as well, where you're getting the number of records, it's doing a count on the number of records, etc., etc. So the best way to learn this, how to do it, is to run the wizard and have a look how the wizard does the formulas, how the wizard does the concatenation, and then you can do it yourself. But basically that's all I want to cover on this little session, so hopefully that has been of use to you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for your time.